Be blessed by the divine. May the whole world enjoy prosperity, happiness, and peace. Dear Sky Intellectuals, I am very happy to welcome all of you to this spiritual session in English organized by the World Community Service Center IT team. It's a great honor for me to introduce and welcome our today's speaker, Senior Professor Dr. V.S. Ilamurugan sir. Sir is from Sky Professor's family. His parents are Senior Professor V. Subbu and Professor Maragadam Subbu, ardent disciples of our Guru. Professor Ilamurugan sir is having the blessings of our Swamiji from his childhood days itself. He was a professor, HOD, dean, and advisor of various educational institutes. Sir has conducted more than 1,000 motivational and empowering speeches, and he has addressed nearly 4 lakh students. He is rendering his service in WCSC as a simple and humble spiritual servant. It's a great opportunity for us to have our senior professor here today to give a speech about personality development through Sky. I am pleased to hand over the session now to our beloved professor to deliver his speech. Be blessed by the divine.
வாழ்க வையகம் வாழ்க வளமுடன். Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Our sincere pranams to our mother, father, and Guru. I pray the Almighty to bless the whole world to enjoy prosperity, wisdom, and peace. By the grace of Almighty and with the blessings of our revered Maharishi, we all will enjoy good health, long life, prosperity, wisdom, and peace. I thank our RDR IT department for this wonderful sessions with which we could enhance our understanding about our life, our personality, and the spiritual progress. So today we are going to discuss on the topic personality development through Sky. I wish to convey my pranams to our revered Maharishi, and with one of his poems, let us begin the topic. It moved, that was the beginning. Before that, it was the silent, static, infinite truth. The shimmering was life, energy traveled to us, cradling the atoms. In the rapturous churning of the centrifugal whirl, they join and co-joined, clashed and exploded in one volatile splendor. It was the unfolding, the massing of constellations, the suns and the stars, the manifestation of all things, animate and inanimate, the awakening of consciousness, the dance of life between birth and death. It was the communion, the commingling of spirit and flesh, the emergence of man, conscious of justice and righteousness, fulfilling himself in awareness and in service, selfless and pure. With these few words, let us understand the word personality. Personality is derived from the word persona. It's a Greek word and it means mask. The artists in the drama troupe, they used to wear different masks related to their characters. So their mask depicts their character, and only because of that the word personality has come into existence. Likewise, we wear different masks in our life. According to the situation, we wear different masks. We wear a mask which identifies ourselves as a professor, a scientist, a businessman, male, female, handsome, beautiful, etc., etc., and etc. According to the mask that we wear, we create different personality. So while we are wearing different masks, we ultimately create different personalities. Because of that, we have lost our true original personality. Various personality types exist in the world. The very popular and very widely discussed personality types are the physical personality, intellectual personality, emotional personality, social personality, and spiritual personality. There are different types of personality. They are identified through management, through psychology, through psychoanalysis, through different professions. Still, it's going on. But since we are all Sky practitioners, the physical, intellectual, and spiritual personalities are the three major personality traits which pave way for all the other personalities that exist in the world. And only simplified Kundalini Yoga, it focuses primarily on these three personalities, and of course, it takes care of all the other personalities by itself. For better understanding, you will just start from the base. Simply, just like that, if you want to know what is personality, you will normally say by your external appearance. We call it as external personality or outer personality. The sheer appearance, the dress code that gives an opinion to others that he has a very good personality. We call it as impressive personality. That's why the first impression is the best impression has come into existence. The other personality is the inner personality. So it's very difficult to know it, to explore it, but that is long lasting, and that is our true personality. The inner personality is based on the values. The values that we practice, it's a value based personality. So if you start from this base, so in the scientific forum, people talk about type A personality and type B personality. The type A personality, they always have the following traits. They'll be always moving, they'll be in dynamic system, they will be always walking, they won't stay there in one place. They prefer eating while walking. They will show as if they are impatient. They feel always they have something in their mind moving and not allowing them to be quiet and calm. So they will think two or three things at a time, and their mind moves from one thing to another and another one to another one. Like that, it always moves. And they're always obsessed with numbers. This is a research study. All these persons, they are known as type A personality. The type B, they never suffer from a sense of urgency. It's okay. So we will take care of it. Like that, they will be cool. They never show their capabilities outside. They don't do any show off. They play for fun and for relaxation. They always keep a cool attitude with them. And from these two types of personalities, I'm touching one or two only for our understanding. You can very well know it from the Google. There are ABCD personalities, four types of personalities. The management persons, they normally administer MBTI, the Myers Briggs testing instrument that gives 16 types of personality. And that is, of course, based on a very intensive research and study. We all can administer, right? It's available in the open source. You answer the questions, and that will give you a personality trait which suits you based upon your answers. That's what normally is administered in many of the big corporates organizations to choose a person to the organization and to identify what are all his core competencies and to where exactly the person needs to be fit into the organization. For that, these personality types are normally administered, right? But Swamiji is such a great man. Okay, he told, of course, maybe in future many more personality types can be identified by our people. But Swamiji says you have to take care of your physical personality. You should be a healthy person. You have to take care of your psychic personality or the intellectual personality. For that, you should take care of your mind. And you should take care of your spiritual personality. For that, you have to take care of your soul. That is why he has given wonderful practices to maintain our physical health, simplified exercises, to streamline our psychic activities, simple psychic practice, the inner travel, the meditation. And when we take care of these two things by practicing Kayakalpa, by purifying our genetic center, by maintaining harmonial relationships with one another, and to have Brahmanyana, we take care of the third important spiritual personality. So these three things help us not only to understand our personality, but also to improve our personality. That's why the personality development through Sky becomes valid, becomes true, and it really helps us to enhance our personality, all the three, every time when we practice. So in the book, Five Steps to Realization of Self, Samaji very beautifully put the during the long journey of consciousness, by the time the stage of man was reached, various abnormalities have been incurred. Disorders have risen in physical health, mental well being, and the cultural factors of life. To eradicate all such disorders, to create very good personalities, Swamiji introduced Sky. He calls this system as an educational system with corrective and regenerative methods devised by scientific and philosophical research. Only in this broad sense, he has given us the simplified Kundalini Yoga. So, if we practice this system, the Sky system, it helps us for a very prosperous life, enjoying all the harmony in life, and it brings peace of mind and mental activity, and it helps starting from the young and up to the elderly persons. The spiritual practices in our education system, if we follow it continuously, we develop a value based society which definitely help us to have improved personality, which helps us to live a better life. That's why Swamiji says, sky is your guide. How? Birth as a human being is the noblest in evolution, for man alone can probe the secrets of creation. Intents, indeed, are the potentialities of man, and we who have learnt sky are equipped to bring them to fruition. It is the imprints of sins that have reduced man from Godhead, and he alone should work his way back to the origin by practicing virtue and meditation study. The goal is clear, friends, and the pathway is charted. March onward in cheer, for sky is our unfailing guide. These are the words of Swamiji. So, sky helps us in enhancing our personality. The personality of an individual is nothing but the totality of that person. The totality comprises of many factors. The important factors are character, behavior, and attitude. Normally, we used to say in the training programs, ask. So, ask yourself every day, what is your attitude? And what are all the skills that you want to develop? And what is your knowledge? So, if you understand the need to improve your attitude, skill, and knowledge every day, you are developing your personality every day. So, the personality development is the improvement of our character, improvement of our behavior, attitude, so which includes lot of other traits like communication skills, interpersonal relationship, understanding others, accepting yourself, and know the values, practice them without compromising, and absolute honesty, sincerity, commitment, duty consciousness, dedication, and it goes on. So, if you want to know the three types of personality traits and the need to enhance them, we can take them in these parameters. One is based upon our character. So, we have been discussing this particular aspect in many forums because, as spiritual practitioners, the character is formed only by our thoughts, we all know. The popular saying is, watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become you, your personality, your character. If we understand the character traits and if you want to improve them, simple practice of integrity, acceptance, discipline, dedication, commitment, honoring our words, if we follow them, we improve our character. The behavior traits, we can practice interpersonal relationships, the communication skills, the leadership qualities, the stress and time management to take good personality, and it reflects in our behavior. The attitude component, there are only three types of attitudes, which is very scientifically proved all over the world. One is a positive attitude, another one is negative attitude, the third one is known as neutral attitude. The positive attitude persons, they are identified as players. They always focus towards the end results. They never put forth themselves into the front, but they are always positive. They are confident. They always work towards the goal. They are known as players. The negative personal attitude persons, they are known as critics. They always say, no, we can't do that, we can't achieve that, it's difficult. They will give all lame excuses. But it's very easy to correct them. If you explain them the need to change to positiveness, they will agree. They are known as critics. The third type of people who are known as neutral attitude persons, they are the most dangerous persons because they are known as spectators. They will neither become positive nor they will give any negative comments. They are cat on the wall. They are the most dangerous persons. They are known as spectators. The attitude of a person can be very well enhanced by means of following very simple system. Always keep quiet. Always keep everything positive in your mind. Speak only good words. Always live with love. Always help others. Always think win win. Always keep the end always in your mind. You join with everybody, develop friendship, okay, pool all the resources and you synergize them, you become an attitudinal person. So if these three things, if we understand them very effectively, it is easy for us to enhance our personality. Two important aspects of personality I will just put forth for your better understanding. So, 9 types of personalities are discussed in the industrial arena. So, one is known as perfectionist. Okay, the autocratic, authoritative leaders, they always expect everything should be perfect. Okay, they are known as perfectionists. The other category of people, they are known as achievers. Okay, the third category of people, they are known as asserters. Okay, they are always assertive in nature, but they get things done. Some people are known as adventurers. Okay, they always take things in an adventurous mood and they also become very successful. There are people who are always observers. They observe what happens around them and they give their feedback and they also see that things happen positively. Some other people, they act as helpers, okay, to support the perfectionists, to support the achievers, to help the asserters, to help the adventurers, and they work meticulously for others to perform very well. There are other types of people who are known as romantics, as by the name itself you can understand, right? And the last personality, the ninth type, they are normally known as peacemakers. They always wish the peace to prevail in the world. So Swamiji very fantastically confirms why there are different types of personalities, why we discuss at the length. Swami says there are 16 reasons. Only because of the 16 reasons, okay, a man differs from another. So we can call them as determinants of personalities. Okay, uh, the 16 things we can discuss at length. I'm just giving it for your understanding. You deeply take each one factor and consciously delve deep into it, you will understand why man differs, why there are different types of personalities. Heredity, type of food, era, geographical sectors, education, occupation, government, artistic talents, efforts, age, friendship, environment, research, habits, customs, and culture. These 16 factors, so they are the determinants of our personality. So based on the hereditary imprints, so a personality is formed. Of course, as Swamiji says, by constant meditation, by purifying our genetic center, we can definitely come out of the previous imprints and create a very positive personality. The if you want to really understand what type of personality you really want to be, right? So we all will say, as Swamiji's the book reveals in altruism, the perfect person with the noblest character can be an altruist personality. Besides these personality traits, the world talks about 7 types of people: egoist, egotist, introvert, extrovert, ambivert, misanthrope, and altruist. The egoist person and egotist person, they always function with their ego. The introvert is always keeping things within himself. The extrovert is an outspoken personality. He talks just like that. And the ambivert is a person who is most important person for the today's world. He is a combination of introvert and extrovert. Now, we should know as spiritual practitioners, so how to make ourselves to be a combination of introvert and extrovert. The people who is very calm and quiet, they always feel that it's important for them to keep many of the development of the conscious.
Valgolamudan, sir. Your mic has muted, sir. Please unmute it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh,
Could you hear me now?
yeah, please proceed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Ramesh. So the combination of the introvert and extrovert, we call them as ambivert personalities. They are the most needed persons nowadays. The when you want to speak, when you don't want to speak, when to participate in an activity, when not to participate in an activity. Okay, right. When to keep quiet, when to be an outspoken personality, that is to be decided. And we, the elders, should teach them to our kids and our family itself. Similarly, when the school student comes to college, so we give them an orientation program. When the college students go for an organization, they conduct induction training program, and they teach them the nuances of their work, their job nature. They call it as job description, the role that they play. Similarly, we should teach our children, right? So how to identify the other person. Of course, we have to accept everyone. That's the greatest personality trait that we should have. We discussed it as an acceptance of self and acceptance of others. If we practice this ambivert personality, it's very easy for us to mingle with others, to isolate others, and to isolate ourselves, and to understand the situation, and to manage the situation. And it helps us a lot, right, in 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 adapting ourselves to the environment. The other personality type is known as misanthrope. So the meaning is always doubting others. Unfortunately, in the world, majority of the people of this nature, whether I can trust this person, whether I can trust this organization, like that, they always doubt others, right? The majority of the disturbances among the youngsters and between the family members, it all is only because of this misanthrope personality. The last one is the most wonderful personality type. That is what exactly I want to insist today is an altruist personality. Who is an altruist? Uh, An altruist is a person who always live for others. He doesn't have anything for himself. He always wish and render a selfless service, and the whole world loves him. As Swamiji's, I request you to just kindly go through the Swamiji's book, Altruism, a selfless service. Swamiji is an altruist person. He has helped us to understand an altruist way of life. So if we practice altruist personality type and we always live for others, for that I will give very practical tips so that it's easy for us to immediately transform our personalities, right? Very simple tips which Swamiji told every one of us. Practice all our sky system consistently. That is very important. The continuous practice alone will give us results. Okay, right? So live with love and compassion. Follow virtuous way of life, morality, duty, and charity. Maintain harmony. Realize self and God. If we follow these things, it's very easy for us to be an altruist personality. I will just conclude. You forget all these discussions so far. Why? Because every single individual is a unique personality. Because everyone is unique. So if there are 500 crores people in the world, there are 500 crores of personality exists. Because every single man is different from others. Swamiji says even among the twins there's a difference. We learned the 16 factors for the same. Okay, then what is that personality that truly exists? My dear brothers and sisters, let us realize there is only one personality that exists, that is the divine personality. So we are all divine personalities. The simplified Kundalini Yoga system helps us to understand the divinity within ourselves and to become divine. If not, the remaining personality is ordinary human personality. Even if you live as an ordinary human, that is wonderful. But the problem here is we even forget that we are human beings out of our ignorance, out of the illusion, out of our bad imprints. We forget our human nature. Then what is the personality that exists? If we forget even the human personality, then there is only devil personality. So we are born divine. Because of the forgetfulness, we become human. If we don't keep ourselves even at least as human personality, so we will go to the devil personality status. Let us meditate, meditate, meditate. Let us do all the sky practices and enhance ourselves to become divine personality. I am sure and I am confident with the blessings of Swamiji and practice of simplified Kundalini Yoga system, we all will become divine personalities. And that is our true nature. We came from divinity in the up to the birth of the human. The divinity only transcends from the totality up to every single human being. So live a divine life and serve others also to become divine. So we have only one life, and in this life we got the greatest opportunity of learning sky system. We have the blessings of our revered Swamiji. So let us practice all the sky system very sincerely and become divine personalities. Let us not wear any masks, no need, because our true nature is divinity. Always the divine is within ourselves. Why should we wear some masks and uh, cover our divinity. Let us never use any masks. Let us not have any ego. So let us keep our true nature exhibited both internally and externally. And the whole world realizes all the human beings, all the living beings, they are all divine personalities. So with these few words, I pray Almighty to bless every one of us to enjoy good health, long life, enough wealth, prosperity, wisdom, and peace. I thank all of you for your patient listening, and I am sure by the consistent practice of Sky, we all will become divine personalities and make this wonderful earth worth living. வாழ்க வளமுடன் வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you very much.
Be blessed by the divine. Thank you very much, sir, for the excellent speech today. You have elaborately explained about various personality types and insisted us to be initially the ambivert personality, which is a person who has a balance of extrovert and introvert features in their personality. Then comes the necessity to be an altruistic personality, which is to have a selfless concern for the well-being of the society and our fellow humans. And finally, you have insisted all of us to show the divine nature within us, to show our original personality. And I am sure our dear Sky meditators will fetch all the good things from your speech and change the betterment of our personality within us. Thank you so much for the excellent speech today, sir. And dear
Thank
friends,
you.
now
Thank you.
thank you, sir. Now the forum is
Thank you.
open for discussions. Please click the raise hand button in your Zoom app to ask your questions. While you get ready with the questions, we have some announcements to make. Practice Kayakalpa Yoga regularly to improve the immunity. If not yet learned Kayakalpa Yoga, please visit kayakalpayoga.in or download the Android application. Please also recommend your friends to learn and practice Kayakalpa Yoga in this COVID time. Our monthly journal Unbully is also available in Android application. Download the Android Unbully app from the Android Play Store. Get access to the premium content of our Guru speeches. For your information, we are regularly uploading rare audio and video of our Guru daily. Today, we have uploaded video on the topic Family Peace by our Guru. Connect with us on Facebook and YouTube at Sky Yoga TV channel to listen to the past speeches of our professors on various aspects of Sky Yoga. Karma Yoga principles of Vedatrium suggest donating 1% of our income to the good causes of society. Be generous and donate to the World Community Service Center. There are multiple channels to do so, either through the Unbully app or through our official website vedatri.edu.in or kundaliniyoga.ac.in. Just to mention, you would get section 80G IT exemption as well for these donations. Now let us move on to the question and answer session. If there is any query, please click the raise hand button in the Zoom app. I guess there is no query from our friends today, as the explanation was very much clear today. Yeah, the name with G8 Thank you. Please introduce yourself and raise the query.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
So I just want to know, just now you had told this Kayakalpa can be learned through various sources, but we were told only after getting Diksha from our gurus we have to practice Kayakalpa. In a family, the husband can teach the wife and the wife can teach husband, but it should not be taught to anyone else other than this husband and wife. Like that we were told. Is it so, or we can anyone can practice by looking into that YouTube or other sources?
Actually, we can know the contents of Kayakalpa through that, but you have to go to the nearest centers and learn it from a master only, ma. Okay. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you, sir. Gomati ma'am, please raise your query.
வாழ்க வளமுடன் ஐயா.
வாழ்க வளமுடன்மா.
இப்ப இன்ட்ரோவர்ட் நாம வந்து கடவுள்னு இன்னர் தான் நம்ம மெடிடேஷன் பண்றோம். நாமளும் அப்ப இன்ட்ரோவர்ட் தானங்க ஐயா, நம்ம எக்ஸ்ட்ரோவர்ட் இல்லைன்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன்.
இல்லம்மா, இன்ட்ரோவர்ட் அப்படின்றது வந்து அவங்க எல்லாம் வந்து சைக்காலஜில இந்த மாதிரி வந்து வெளியில யாருக்கிட்ட இஃப் தே டோன்ட் ஷேர் their thoughts with others, they keep themselves isolated. Okay, those people were identified as introverts. We are inner travel practitioners. Okay, so introvertக்கும் inner travel பண்றவங்களுக்கும் வித்தியாசம் இருக்கு. So we are all meditators. Okay, so because we do inner travel, you need not think that we are all introverts. We are all, as I told you earlier, when we meditate, when we go deep inside, right? So we take portion of introverts, and when we open our eyes and come into the real world, when we start doing our work, we become extrovert. So these combination help us to function as ambivert. Okay, so inner travel is purely for our self improvement and to understand our innerness. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you, sir. Any more queries? Please click the raise hand button and ask our professor. Be blessed by the divine. Thank you, sir, for patiently answering the questions and sharing your insights and divine thoughts today. It's time for us to express our gratitude to our professor. Let us all come to Duriya state.
Ramesh, somebody raises the hand on B. Yamuna. If you have time, you can allow her to ask.
Yes, sure, sir. Yamuna ma'am, please unmute at your end and ask the query, ma'am. We have unmuted. You have to unmute at your end, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma. Please ask, ma'am. Yeah. Good evening. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
If we are in helping tendencies, sir, if how we want to eradicate the others' mistakes, sir. Already we are in attitude of helping tendency. If somebody is committing mistake, means how we in what method we want to eradicate their mistakes, sir?
The others' mistake, they have to eradicate by themselves, ma'am. Okay. We cannot eradicate others' mistakes. We can help them that you are deviating from the righteous path. Okay, this is not the correct way of doing things. So this will be viewed as a mistake by others. So better you change yourself. Like that, you can tell them, pointing out their mistakes in a very friendly manner and in a very loving manner. As you mentioned that you are having a helping mind, so I really want to help you so that you can come out of your mistake. Likewise, you can point out the mistakes, tell them the correct way, so they have to correct their mistakes. Only in that way we can help them, ma'am. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
வாழ்க வளமுடன். Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Dear friends, let us show our gratitude to our professor. Please come to Duriya state. Senior Professor Dr. V.S. Ilamurugan sir, be blessed by the divine. His good health, be blessed by the divine. His loving family, be blessed by the divine. His divine service, be blessed by the divine. We are happy to bring the following online programs live from Alia Temple of Consciousness tomorrow. morning 6 a.m. exercises in Tamil, 7 a.m. 9 center meditation in Tamil, 7:30 a.m. 9 center meditation in English, and by 11 a.m. there's a speech in Tamil on the topic Yogamum Manavalakalayum by Professor Ramamurthy sir from Aliyar. Tomorrow evening 6 p.m. Duryatita meditation in Tamil, 7:30 p.m. Duryatita meditation in English, and by 7:55 p.m. there's a speech in English on the topic Does Blessing Give the Desired Effect by Senior Professor Lakshmanan sir from Aliyar. Please share the program invite with your friends and relatives. Let everyone take part in this spiritual journey and get benefited. We thank our beloved President Arulnidhi Padmashri S.K. Mailanandan sir for his leadership and guidance. See you all tomorrow with another interesting session. Till then, be safe, practice our Kundalini Yoga. This is Ramesh from the Aliyar World Community Service Center IT team. Be blessed by the divine. Good night.